The Iowa Lakes Community College baseball team returns to the Diamond tomorrow, marking the team's first game since that bus crash that killed one player, Carter Johnson, and injured dozens of others.
And KTIV's Ellen Ide tells us why the Lakers decided to play on and what it's like carrying Johnson's memory as they take the field again.
What I told our guys when our season started was our year will be defined on how well we can respond to adversity, how well we can punch back in hard times.
Head baseball coach Chris Witzke says he never imagined adversity would mean losing one of his own. A month after the crash that took the life of Carter Johnson, the Lakers are back. But not all of them are cleared to take the field.
I would say this is probably the first time since I became a coach where we had injuries and I didn't think about how it affected the baseball side of things, honestly. You care about your players as more than players, but something like this really puts that in check.
15 of the 33 players injured in the accident haven't been cleared to return to the game. 3 will be out for the remainder of the season. Through it all, team members say support from the community carried them on their toughest days.
Right after it happened, it was just natural for me to look up things online and stuff like that, and to see just to see comments from people saying prayers for all of us. It really meant a lot, and just that people really care about us.
And as they get ready for their return, players say they're not leaving Carter behind. They're finding ways to carry him into the dugout, each in their own way.
I have something on the other side of my hat. It's TJ8, Tater Johnson 8, his name and his number. And I think just living like he was, just an awesome human.
As they take the field, they plan to honor Carter by playing the way he would.
Just play our butts out and leave it all on the field, because that's how he played. He was a pretty tough guy. And there was just no excuses. He was going to play until he, just gave it all. So I feel like that's what we're going to do.
In Esterville, Iowa, Ellen Ide, KTIV News 4.
The Lakers play tomorrow afternoon against Minnesota North College Mesabi Range at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, and KTIV will have coverage from the game tomorrow right here on News.